Hey guys, so I'm here with what is probably going to be my last video of the year. My next video would be due on Christmas Eve, but probably not going to have time to film. So this will probably be it from me until 2015. Crazy. Just I know everyone's saying it, but it's just mad how fast 2014 has flown by. Crazy. Anyway, for today's video, I am going to be doing the reading habits tag, which was started by the booktuber BethJune327. I will put a link to her channel in the down bar so you can go and visit. And yep, so let's get on with the reading habits tag. Question 1 is, do you have a certain place at home for reading? I mostly read in bed, but I don't specifically have a place that's just for reading. I used to have a really sweet little reading nook in the corner of our bedroom, but we got rid of that to make way for our iMac, so I don't have that anymore. So I mostly read in bed. I also sometimes read on my iPad, just sitting on the sofa. So no, nowhere specific. Question 2, bookmark or random piece of paper? Yeah, definitely not a bookmark. Usually just whatever bill or bit of spam mail is kind of to hand. I'll just shove that in there. Sometimes I use a Kirby grip, like a hair slide. But more often than not, I know this is going to make everyone really angry, but more often than not, I tend to just fold the corner of the page down. Sorry. Question 3, can you stop reading anytime you want, or do you have to stop at a certain page, chapter, part, etc.? I don't have like a rule about, having to finish a chapter, but I usually do, just because in most books, chapters aren't really that long, and I kind of would rather finish where it's nice and neat and tidy and I've got a little bit of a cliffhanger. But I don't have to. I am worse for it actually if I'm reading an ebook, because where it shows like the percentage or how many pages you have left, I quite like to get kind of a round number. But yeah. Question 4, do you eat or drink while reading? Probably not. I mean, I'll drink if I'm thirsty, but I don't have a little routine where I get like a cup of tea and then read a book, which I know a lot of people do, because I don't really drink tea. I only drink herbal tea, and it doesn't really seem the same. So no, not really. Question 5, can you read while listening to music or watching TV? Yeah, I can pretty much read in any kind of situation. I often read in the evenings while my boyfriend's in the same room as me playing a video game or watching TV or something like that. I wouldn't put it on for myself if I was reading, but if I'm in a room with someone and they're watching TV or listening to music, it doesn't distract me, it doesn't bother me. I can just carry on regardless. Question 6, one book at a time or several at once? I usually only read one fiction book at a time, but I often have a non-fiction book on the go at the same time, because they're so different, obviously. I don't find that I get confused or anything by it. So yeah, maybe a couple at a time, but never more than one fiction book at a time. If I've decided to put a fiction book down in favour of starting another one, it's usually because I wasn't enjoying it, so I've given up on it. Question 7, do you read at home or everywhere? I mostly read at home, but I can and do read everywhere. If I ever think I might have a few spare minutes while I'm out, if I'm meeting up with someone and they might be late, I usually stick a book in my bag or take my iPad with me, because that has all my ebooks on it. So I do most of my reading at home. I don't kind of go out to a coffee shop to read, but I can read anywhere. Question 8, reading out loud or silently in your head? Silently in my head, I think 99.9% of the time. Yeah. Question 9, do you read ahead or skip pages? No! Who does that? What? I know there are so many people who do this, who read the ending of a book. What's the point of reading it if you're going to look up the end? I don't understand that at all. No, I never skip ahead. But my mum used to have this really weird thing where she always used to start reading magazines from the last page and then read them backwards. I don't know why. But no, I don't know why people skip ahead. Like, everyone hates spoilers. Why would you do that to yourself? Question 10, breaking the spine or keeping it new? I am going to be in the vast minority here when I say that I always break the spine. Once I've got it, I'm happy for my books to look well loved. I don't need to keep them looking new. It doesn't bother me. I'm happy for the spine to be broken. I would rather just crack that spine up and be able to get really into the book than, you know, be all delicate with it. Because I don't know, I like books to look like they've been enjoyed. And the last question is, do you write in books? No, I don't. No, that's the only real answer to that. But I was going through some of my old books the other day that I'd got down from the attic, and I found loads of my GCSE and A-level English texts. And obviously, I'd annotated them, and that was really cool. I was reading my annotated Macbeth and Hamlet, and my annotated Beloved, and yeah, it was cool. It reminded me how much I used to really enjoy analysing books. So I don't write in them anymore, no. So that's it from me this week. It was short but sweet. I tag all of you watching this to do this tag if you're looking for something to record, especially my fellow bookish Brits. And yeah, this is probably going to be my last video of the year. So I hope you'll have a lovely Christmas and a very happy new year. And I will be back in early 2015 with more videos. Bye!